It was a time of global despair, resources distributed irregularly throughout the world.
We don't have enough raw materials, technology, or human skill to keep up with the growing consumer demand.
What would you do if someone had the physical capital you desperately needed and was willing to trade for it?
We can't do anything. They have all the machinery, the factories, the computers, public infrastructure to themselves.
In a world where economic activity patterns reign supreme,
We can't start saving and investing until we start producing more than we can consume.
due to the unequal resource distribution, the need for trade and specialization becomes apparent.
We have to trade with them. They have enough natural resources and human and physical capital.
So if we specialize in t-shirts instead of birdhouses, we can get a comparative advantage over them because they can only make one t-shirt where we can make 3. Even though we have the absolute advantage because we can make more of both products, but it's better to just stick with one.
I don't see why we can't just produce both.
Because the law of comparative advantage says so!
This summer, experience a thrill unlike never before. Countries interacting with each other in a global economy.
Look at all the stuff we've made. Think of the profits we'll make if we export them overseas. Then we can import their machinery, and that'll double our productivity.
And discover why nations trade.
It's impossible to trade with them. They set up a trade barrier!
Sometimes trade isn't always smooth.
Import quotas to limit the amount that they can import. Voluntary export restraints to limit the amount that we can ship to them. And tariffs to tax imported goods. This is madness! I mean, we can't even get a license because of their high fees and slow process. It protects our business, yeah, but the prices of foreign goods keep going up!
And wars are waged in the process.
Sir, they've placed huge tariffs on all the goods we export to them. What do we do?
Tax their goods now! I'm calling a DEFCON 5 trade alert. Put higher prices on all imported goods.
But sir, that'll hurt us too.
Don't you think I know the risks? We need to protect our jobs, infant industries, and national security.
Agreements will have to be reached.
Why don't we set up an international free trade agreement? Look, the General Agreement in 1948 reduced tariffs and expanded world trade. NAFTA and the European Union are agreements where the member countries have no barriers or tariffs between them. We have to do this.
And international cooperation will be needed to save trade.
Welcome to the first meeting of the World Trade Organization, founded to ensure compliance with the GATT Agreement.
This holiday season, discover the dark side of international trade and enter a world where we face the ultimate challenge. Trade barriers. How do you measure trade on an international level?
I'm sorry, but our currencies are so different. It just wouldn't work out.
But we trade so well together.
I'm sorry!
No!
When exchange rates change on a constant basis.
But what do you mean I don't have enough to keep this house?
The currency isn't worth anything in our country.
Private report.
The value of our money is falling, sir.
That's impossible!
Strong and weak currencies will collide.
Soon our currency will appreciate to the strongest degree imaginable. Imports will be practically dirt cheap, and countries will go bankrupt trying to buy our products. Soon we will rule the trading world!
And the battle of exchange rate systems will begin.
Soon the surrounding nations will have to change their exchange rates to match ours, creating a fixed exchange rate system. It will be a utopia.
No, you monster! I will stop you by creating a supply and demand-based, flexible exchange rate system.
Prepare yourself for the epic journey, measuring trade.